old days was, if he or I, like for instance, for me, if he would write a line that I would go, oh, no, wait a minute, that's from West Side Story, or that's a Bob Dylan song, and he would, oh yeah, okay. And similarly, he'd do it with me. You know, if I was going somewhere that was a little bit plagiarizing, and he'd say, isn't that so-and-so? So, oh yeah. So it was good because we could, you know, police each other on that.
Were you comfortable being embarrassed with each other? Like, could you write a bad line and know that he'd
Yeah,
be like, that sucks. Like, we can do better than that, or
yeah.
same with him?
No, yeah, that was one of the great things about him as a collaborator. You know, we we'd kind of known each other for a long time before we had any big success. Um, I I knew him when we were teenagers, and I'd been hitchhiking with him, and so we were like buddies. You know, we slept in the same bed in the little hotel and stuff. You know, so that you get to know people like that. So, so if then when you were sitting down and writing, no, you could just say, "Nah, don't like that," and he could say, "No, no, 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 no." And in fact, nowadays, now that he's passed away, I will check my songs with him, as it were. You know, I'll write a line and go, "Oh my God, this is getting a bit sickly. Would I have got away with this with John?" And
Right.
his voice comes back, "No." They go, "Okay, I better." So you know, I think you're
That's so
always on
cool.
the lookout for. But yeah, no, we were very good at telling each other that didn't work. This doesn't work. So
Yeah.
let's change it. And that was a nice thing. It's always great when you change it because often you get something better.
Oh, totally. Do you ever find that if you're really searching for a rhyme or another line to go along and it takes you forever,
Yeah,
when you finally find it, I feel like the initial thing that you were trying to rhyme it with is just it pales in comparison. Like
yeah,
it just doesn't even make sense anymore. The focal point of the song disappears into a way better song
yeah,
than the
yeah,
idea. I love that
yeah.
feeling.
Yeah. No, I agree. And sometimes you'll, like you say, be hung up on a line or on a thought, and it's just taking too long, and it's causing too much trouble. So you just get rid of it. Let's just go somewhere else. You know,
Yeah.
you know, and that's a nice feeling. We the one big time that happened with me and John writing was we were doing a song that turned out to be "Drive My Car," the Beatles song, "Baby, You Can Drive My Car."
Hmm.
Um, but at first, I brought it in, and I had the rough melody, but it was like, "I can buy you diamond rings, I can get you anything," and it was like, you know, and we were trying so hard to make something of it, but in the end, we just looked at each other. It was like, this isn't going to work. So I think we had a cup of tea, a little quick break, came back to it, and then just thought, no, we got to kind of go tongue in cheek, and it's it's about this girl who wants a driver, and you know, and then it flowed once we just got away from those golden rings.
Yeah. Do you have things that you do when you are stuck, like take a little walk or make a cup of tea or things that
Yeah,
work every
I think
time?
it is. Yeah, I think it's good if you can just get away from it for a moment, bit of fresh air or something.
Yeah.
There's, I heard a story. There's a guy, Fats Domino, the old rock and roll player from New Orleans. He used to write with a guy called Bartholomew, I think it was, and they're sitting one day. They're trying to write this song, and it's going quite well, but they walk outside into the garden kind of thing, and there's a neighbor who's got